What's up, y'all? Raptor back at it again with another video. How is it going, man? Hey, it's Friday, you know what I'm saying? Today, I'm gonna be talking about a story of when I actually fought a professional wrestler. Yes, I ended up getting into a street fight with a professional wrestler. This is gonna be another story time by your boy Raptor. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But without further ado, let us get into the story. So, last year, right? This probably happened last year. I was just chilling with my homies, you know what I'm saying? We was at the park. We was having a good time, drinking, you know, smoking a little bit of weed, you know, just doing our thing, riding our bikes around. And we were at this bench, right? Near a baseball diamond. And because we were all drunk, you know what I'm saying? A little bit. I was a little bit tipsy. I'm not even gonna lie, right? This guy was walking his dog. And he was walking his dog, and his dog started barking at me, right? And I was not in my sober mind state at all. So the dog started barking at me, right? And so I started barking back at the dog. The dog was like, woo, and I was like, woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what ended up happening is this guy turned around and it's like, hey, why are you barking at my dog? And I'm like, yo, why is your dog barking at me? Type shit, you know what I'm saying? And he was all the way across the field, and we were just talking shit, like back and forth to each other, you know what I'm saying? He was pretty far away with his dog. This guy was all the way across the field, right? And he was with his dog, but he was talking shit, like he was talking shit. He's like, da-da-da, I'll fuck you guys up, all this, blah, 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 blah. And you know what I'm saying? It was like an older dude too. And take in mind, you know, I'm with my friends and we just like a group of teenagers. So I'm like, yo, how are you gonna talk all that shit to a teenager, bro? You think that shit cool? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that back while he's talking all this shit back to me. And he's like, yeah, I'm a fuck you guys up, da 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 da. And I'm like, alright, come do it then. You all the way across the field, you know what I'm saying? Because he was just all the way across the field with his dog screaming at a bunch of teenagers at the park, you know what I'm saying? And it all started because I barked at his dog, you know what I'm saying? So maybe he just wasn't having a good day, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have barked at his dog. I know. It was pretty stupid, but at the same time, we weren't in our right state of minds. We were pretty drunk, and you know what I'm saying? We're just having a good time. So what ended up happening is after the altercation of, you know what I'm saying, the shit talking going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, I'm like, yo, pull up then, pull up, blah, blah, blah. And he wouldn't pull up at first, right? But eventually, he did end up pulling up, right? And it was me and like 3 of my homies, right? And this guy, right, he is pretty big. Like, he's not taller than me, but he's buff. He's a pro wrestler, yet again, you know what I'm saying? So he's a big, tough dude, right? Like, he got the muscles and stuff. And he comes up to me and stuff, and he starts talking shit, like, to my face. And I'm like, bro, so are you gonna do something? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, you know, we're just, now it went from the talking shit from all the way across the park to now he's face to face, but he's still talking shit, and he's not doing nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what is gonna go down? Like, is we gonna fight? Like, at that point, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I was not in the right state of mind either. But out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? He ended up spitting on me, bro. He ended up spitting on me, like from this close away. He ended up spitting on me, and at that point, I'm like, nah, I do not care. And I didn't know he was a pro wrestler, by the way. I do not care who the hell it is, right? How big it could be, the motherfucking Goliath of fucking a next universe or some shit. I'ma beat the shit out you if you disrespect me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't having that. Like, somebody spit on me, hell nah. I don't care if you 7 foot Dwayne Wade or whatever, whoever the hell you is. You getting a fade, right? You catching this fade. And so he spat on me. I'm like, nah, I'm not having it. So boom, I hit him, right? Boom, I think I missed the first punch, right? But I was able to hit him nice. Like, I felt like I hit him nice. You know what I'm saying? So I could say that I got in a fight with a professional wrestler, bro. I hit him, boom. And you know what this guy did? Because he's like an older man. He's probably in his 30s or whatever. And he was pretty book. So I hit him, and he hit me back. And I kind of like stumbled, you know what I'm saying? because he had hands. And then after that, you know, we was just going back, you know, throwing hands like boom, 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 boom. And I got like, you know, a 1-2 shot. He got a 1-2 shot on me. And then he ended up like tackling my ass. He ended up tackling my ass to the ground. And then he was holding me in a headlock. And he was squeezing. At that point, he was squeezing. And I couldn't bring it on my help. Because my 2 other homies are just standing there watching this shit happen. Like me going at it with a professional boxer. And I'm getting fucking choked out here. I can't breathe. And I'm dying. I'm like, yo, do something. And at the same time, his dog was nice, you know what I'm saying? His dog was like trying to actually break it up. His dog was the first one who was actually trying to break up the fight, while my fucking 2 homies over there just watching like it's a WWE pay-per-view or some shit, and I'm getting choked out. Yo, this story is too good, man. It's too good to be true, but it's true, bro. This happened, bro. You can even ask my homies. But what ended up happening is, you know, the dog was nice. Like he was sniffing me and licking me while I'm in a headlock, and I'm like, and my homies is over there. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they end up coming to help me out. This is where it kind of gets crazy, right? Because I was like dying and shit. I'm like, yo, I need help. And this guy was definitely not in the right state of mind. At that, we found out after that before he actually fought me, he went and took some drugs. He took oxycodone or something, because off of oxy you can't feel anything. So that was a pretty dickhead move on his part, you know what I'm saying? To be a professional wrestler and then come to fight teenagers off oxycodone, off drugs and stuff, just so you wouldn't feel it, like, you know what I'm saying? And he was the one who initially started the physical altercation, you know what I'm saying? I may have verbally, you know what I'm saying, sparked it up, and then, but he was the one who spat on me, you know what I'm saying? So at that point, I had to throw hands. And so he was off of oxy and stuff, so he was high as hell, so he was literally gonna kill my ass. Like, he was literally gonna kill my ass. He was not in the right state of mind either. And I took that in. I'm like, yo, homies. And my homies came in, and they started kicking him in the head and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, get off him. Because it took a couple of kicks for him to get off of me, bro. I'm telling you. But I swear, he did not feel anything. He was off too many pills or whatever he had going on. But at that point, he ended up getting off of me after he got stomped by my 2 homies, you know what I'm saying? Yo, thanks for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all saved my life. Because I probably would have got choked out or some shit if y'all would have just kept watching and you know, it would have been pretty entertaining for y'all. But, you know, thanks for actually stepping in and doing something and breaking up the fight. Because the dog was the only one at first who was trying to stop this shit. Like, dead ass. So afterwards, you know what I'm saying, we all got up, and he fucked me up pretty good. Like, my nose was bleeding and stuff, but I wasn't like hurt or anything like that. It was just like like, that's the thing with fights, man. When you have a bloody nose, it always looks like you be like losing a fight just because you bleeding, but in reality, the nose is just like, once you get hit in the nose, you're gonna bleed, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
No excuses.
I ended up getting good hits off on him. He ended up getting good hits off on me, and he almost choked me out. And later, that's when we found out he was off the drugs and stuff, and he did that previously because the homie that helped save my ass, you know what I'm saying, actually talked to him afterwards, and he ended up like saying that he's like this drug dealer or something, but he's a professional wrestler, or he used to be, or something like that, you know what I'm saying? He told my homie that like, oh, he apologizes for everything that happened because he was off the drugs that night, and like, it was just it was just a whole altercation that could have been avoided, you know what I'm saying, if both people were in the right state of mind, meaning like me, him, and my homies, you know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have barked at his dog, or you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna blame it on his dog, right? I started a video saying it's his fault because his dog started barking at me. I'ma bark back at his dog. Nah, I was just high as hell, and he was high as hell too. But I'm glad I'm alive. That motherfucker almost killed me. Like, he held me in a professional chokehold, and he was going at it, bro. He wasn't gonna stop. It was like an alligator, you know, locking on to the opponent, bro, with his jaws. But anyway, we ended up, you know what I'm saying, squabbling it out, and we ended up like squashing, you know, any beef that the altercation may have had, or you know, anything along those sides of things. So we're cool. I haven't really seen the dude after that whole altercation happened, but I remember the night that I came home, bro, I was so pissed. I went on like Snapchat. I'm like, bro, I can't believe it, man. This 30-year-old man just tried to fight me, man. I'm a fucking teenager and shit. Like, and man, he took it. I think he kind of took it too far. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really have to like actually like spit on me and then, you know, try to fight with a bunch of teenagers. But at the same time, he was high as hell. We was high as hell. So we came to an understanding, and he ended up apologizing to my homie. So everything's cool now, and I don't think I've seen him. Maybe I seen him like walking his dog a couple weeks ago, but I'm not even sure if that was him. But hey, man, it was a good fight, man. If you're watching this, that was a good fight, because I could say I fought a professional wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't scared to throw hands with you. You know what I'm saying? And you almost killed my ass. You almost got me. But shit, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm living. So that's an experience that I'll probably always remember. It was lit. But I just want to share it with you guys. You know what I'm saying? This has been Story Time with Raptor. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.